Wait, are we? Welcome back to the Everyman, guys. I'm Jim.
I'm William Allen Heilman. That's ALANHEILMAN.
And
I'm Jacob.
and who's this? I thought this is Jake.
Jeff. That's
This
Jeff
is
back
this
there.
is Jeff.
Moderator Jeff.
It was
And that's
gonna be
producer
You know what?
Ian.
It was gonna
Hold
be
on.
Jake, but Jim decided to hit him with his car.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I almost ran him over
And then you
today.
hit someone with your car.
But
It's
at
not
least
even
I'm
one of the
wearing
popular
new
ones.
shoes right now.
His car hit
Oh my
Megan's
gosh,
foot.
he is wearing new shoes.
How could you even?
Why
do
did it
that?
even come? Such a
I
waste of
reordered
time.
all of my iPad, my home screen. I organized it because it was a freaking absolute mess.
Are you like a desktop kind of guy?
I am.
Like
I
you
don't know
put
what that
I mean,
mean.
Wait, what do you mean?
What do you
We're
mean?
gonna-
If you
Oh,
put-
are you talking about
Hold
Ultrella?
Hold up.
No, like
No.
my face.
Yeah, Jim, you better not put.
Oh,
apps. Like,
dude, that's cool.
Dude, you put apps
Oh,
in
no,
folders?
that's good. Widgets. No, he
You
does.
put apps in folders.
Yeah, I'm not.
You
I
make me
have-
want to throw
it's not
up.
I
that
have
big of a deal.
80,000 apps.
That's-
If you only have 2 apps, then
I
yeah,
don't
you don't
really
need
No,
them in
have
folders.
that's cool. I like the widget
What a-
thing. I should
what-
do that.
Yes, I love the widgets.
No, he's.
You're just
can't
being
even find
stupid.
your app.
You don't
You're
even
You're
know.
probably the type that swipes
You
all the way to the
don't
right and then
know-
searches for your app.
You're disgusting.
That
Most
is
of
just
them.
I
the
don't.
On my phone, I do that.
Ew! See?
You
No, they're
slob.
all
You
in
should
the
just
folders
know where
right
they
there.
are.
Sicko.
They're in the folders right there.
You're probably glad Alabama got in.
I am. All right, today.
By the way, my
on
dad
the-
died
oh,
with us when that.
Jeff is
I gotta
up.
talk to
Jeff,
January.
come on, you're
I just
taking
had
Jeff's
to
place for today.
say it because
He sided with you.
yeah.
That's good. He's your son. He's your son.
What are
He's
we
your
talking about?
dad.
What are
and
we
he's
talking
a,
about
He's a
today?
Michigan
I know.
fan.
Can we-
Today.
Give me like 4
Jim's
things.
See, here we go.
Give me like
We're
4 things that we're
stopping
talking about
again.
today. Number
Today, let's just discuss this
Jim,
real
what are
fast.
we talking
Today's
about?
gonna be a little bit different.
1. Oh,
Because
we like different.
Different.
we have a topic we want to discuss, which is kind of embodies 3 topics in one, but it's going to be just, kind of the future. And then we have 2 games.
Oh, we're playing games.
And then we
Nice.
have a ranked to end it out. Yeah, you'll probably win the game. I am not playing the game. That's not the one. You're hitting the intro like 72
Dang
times.
it. I always think that that's it.
Nobody but Jim and Jeff know what the buttons are.
I know. We need to figure out how to do that.
Because I can never use it.
I don't know how to do that.
That's why we have it this
And
way.
Jim's
It is
like
what it is.
big
Yep.
restrictive dad, so whenever I want to use the
Yeah. Okay,
cool
cool.
voices on my mics, he
Typical.
won't let me.
What we have to start off for is going to be a game. Are you
Oh.
guys ready to play?
I'm ready to play a game.
I'm ready. I'm
For
like
some
hyped
reason,
up.
our thing's a little bit messed up right now, but it's fine. It's
What,
typical.
some buzzing happening?
No, it just keeps saying typical, but
Yeah.
it's fine. It's all right. Sorry for this. Yeah, see, it did it again. It's okay though, because our first game. Do you have something to write on?
Yeah, I can just go.
All right. So our first game is going to be Who Said It?
Oh,
Philly
yeah.
Athlete
I'm gonna
Edition.
take this over here if you need it. Just...
Good, because I'm coming this way.
Oh,
So-
yes.
These are going to range
I'm
from
ready. I'm gonna
really
adjust my mic
tough
so it's gonna get a little bit
to
loud here.
pretty easy.
So pretty much like me and then our geography final.
Kind of.
But you're
Kind
not even
of.
in school, so how can you say ours?
Are you
Scientific
guys
event.
ready? So what I'm
Science.
going to do is I'm going to say a phrase that a Philly athlete, a memorable phrase a Philly athlete said, or coach or whatever, and you 3 are going to have to write down who you think it is, and then I will reveal the answer.
This guy came so prepared.
Are we good? Are we ready for this?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to start you
I'm
off.
not gonna fake write down.
You
this
can't look
episode.
at
I'm gonna
mine.
actually-
Don't look at my screen.
You can't look at each other's screens. All
If
right.
you look
The
at my
first,
screen, I'm gonna
Watch
punch
him.
keep track of points.
All right, we're ready.
The first question. Who said, you want Philly, Philly? You write it down.
I have to think first. I'm not
That's
this.
good.
I'm not this smart.
Got it. I'm ready. Time. Do we like hit it? We get to say it first?
No. But
Well,
if you do
can
say
type
done,
faster than I can write. So
That's true. All right, I'm
Will's gonna
ready.
know everything
All
because
right.
he's old.
Will, you go first. Who did you have?
I have Nick Foles.
Ian?
I just put Bryce Harper. I had no idea.
Nick Foles.
Wait, you want Philly?
Are
And
you
the correct
I'm-
answer is
Get off!
Nick Foles in the 2018
come on, you're taking Ian's
Super Bowl versus the
Oh
Patriots.
my gosh! Ian, you're done. You stay over there.
Yeah,
Jeff's
what
coming
was
on.
that?
Jeff is taking Ian's place.
This does not bode well for Ian because they get
That
harder
is
from here.
disgusting. All right, so
All right.
let's keep.
I
don't have to
thought
put.
this wasn't.
So we don't have to put
in-game.
graphics on the screen for them. We'll just like
yeah, he's
summarize.
keeping track.
We're
Yeah,
skipping
we'll
the
summarize
first
like.
whatever
All
the
right.
first question was going
All
to be. We're skipping that one.
All right, this next one. In 2011, the Philadelphia Eagles prepared for their season. One of their teammates uttered the phrase that they were a dream team. Who was that player?
What team was it?
2011?
The 2011 Eagles.
Okay.
Bro,
I don't
was
even
like
know who played on the
5 years
2011
old.
Eagle. I was 3.
I'm going to guess that this guy played.
We need a timer.
He probably wasn't even on the Eagles.
In as 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
ready.
2, 1.
Jake, go
I have
first
the
this
best
time.
answer of all time.
Jake.
Brent Selleck.
No.
I have LaShawn McCoy.
Incorrect.
I have Shady McCoy.
Incorrect. It was Vince Young.
Ew.
I've
The
never
Eagles
heard of
went
that
on
dude in
to
my
go 8-8 and not make the playoffs.
Yeah.
After said
Typical Vince Young.
thing. Typical Vince Young.
It's because I'm writing with a stinking Sharpie. mark.
Typical.
Number
I
3.
hate it.
Practice. Not a game. Not a game.
I get to go
Done.
first.
We're talking
Done.
about
I'm done.
I'm going
practice.
first. AI.
Ian for his first point.
AI.
Bryce Harper, because he said.
Stop.
This is gonna be the thing now. Ivor Allinson.
That is correct. All
Yes!
three of them
No,
got
it's
it correct.
not. It's Al.
Ivor
Iverson.
Allinson.
All right.
Idris Elbason.
This one goes way back to the Flyers.
Like to the Bobby Clark days.
yes.
Oh!
It does.
It
All right,
wasn't
here
him.
The quote is, "Win today, and we walk together forever."
How can we get a year?
1976.
Bro, that was before my own dad was born. How am I supposed to? Oh gosh. I don't even know who played that back.
I'll
back
give
then.
you a hint. It was a coach.
Bro.
Dang it! Then the guy that I was gonna put.
I
think I
literally
know
was
the
writing
Flyers
Bobby
coach
Clark
in the
or else their
1970s.
coach.
I might have to forfeit this one. Can we get like really intense hints? Like start giving us more and more hints.
If we do hints though, then it's just a first guy to answer.
It was 1974, 1975.
Can
I
you
don't know
give
when
us
he
his
officially
initials?
said it.
Yeah, initials.
FS.
Fire Sammy.
It was Fred Shiro.
I've never. Heard
I
of
wouldn't have
Dang,
gotten
I
that.
almost
That's a tough
got
one.
it.
good quote.
I was
though.
gonna say
It's a very good quote.
Schultz, because that's the only other player I could think of at
a
that
very
in
good
that
quote.
time period.
All right, we have two more.
All right.
Oh, that's it.
Two more.
I can't win this.
I don't have a college degree. I hit baseballs.
Oh! I know. Is this strictly Philly?
Yes.
Okay.
We have a lot more for the second game, but this game, I can continue if you guys want.
Yes. We can't only have 7.
Uh,
10,
I have mine down.
9,
Oh, this is. I don't think this guy would say
8,
this.
7, 6, 5,
I'm gonna
4,
write this and then I'm gonna wish
3,
that I wrote
I
the
don't
other
know what
thing.
you
No.
2,
Saw. I saw.
1.
Hey, you just looked
Answers.
at mine.
No, I didn't. I
Answers. You have
literally
your
didn't.
answer?
Yep.
Jake?
Ryan Howard.
Will?
Jason Worth.
Mike Schmidt.
Nick Castellanos.
Oh, that's right.
Seriously?
And I don't
The
have a
entire
college degree. I
Denver
hit
Broncos
baseball.
offensive
Did
line.
hit
I was gonna say I
that.
heard that recently.
Yes.
I know.
That's why I was thinking it wasn't a player on
I don't
the
know that I heard.
on the Phillies, but I
In
literally
his
heard.
intro press conference.
You probably told me that.
This last one.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Lane Johnson can't stay off the juice.
Oh yeah.
I know this, but I just don't know who said it.
Actually I don't know. I put the same guy as Aiden.
Yo,
Can't
cheater!
Will.
Jason Kelsey.
Jason Kelsey.
Jason
In his
Kelsey.
speech
It is Jason
after the Super Bowl.
Kelsey.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But I was like,
Lane Johnson can't stay off the juice.
Oh, that should
Yeah,
be
I
a,
knew
that
I knew
should
it,
be a
but I just-
soundbite.
And that is all.
That was good.
Jeff?
All right, what was the tallies?
What are the tallies?
What did Jake have?
Jake had 3, Will had 3, and Ian had 2 because he
All right, so we
Should
need
I
a bonus
between
round.
me and
Bonus round.
All right, let me find a good one.
All right.
Let me find a good one. Hold on.
Oh wait. So what do we do while you're doing this? Are we just
You
gonna
talk.
entertain the people? All right.
Man.
I think we started.
Just so you folks understand, that was pretty interesting. If you did not watch our last podcast, we talked a lot about Otani, and then at the end of the podcast, Ian pulls up a notification from ESPN. Was it? It wasn't
It was the
ESPN,
text
right?
messages. It
was-
was a text message.
It was a
it's-
text message
Yeah, not
saying that Otani defers 680 million, and we all continue to laugh like that's absurd. Why would he do that? Come to find out, Jim's on his way home and calls me. He's like, "You know that thing that we said was just a joke?" He's like, "Well, it's real." So turns out Otani is deferring. Excuse me, $680 million until what?
2034 to 2044.
2034. So he's making $2 million
Imagine being
per
willing.
year.
Imagine being willing to give up $680 million.
But you know what's insane that
Guys.
like I don't feel like anyone talked about is inflation.
for right now, is what?
Inflation. So like, is that 680 million gonna be worth like
Well,
500
listen.
some million?
Well, listen.
Right?
When he's
it could
done,
be.
when
It's
he's
possible.
done his career, his 10 years are up. He might be done his career. He can go to Japan or wherever. There's not as much taxes. I don't know about Japan's taxes. This is something I heard. And then he'll just take 680 million and not have to pay the taxes that will pay
That's
in LA.
absurd.
But
Smart
to
man.
clear myself up, I'm not this stupid. As soon as they like were finished writing down our
You
answers,
said
I
Bryce
knew that it was
Harper.
Nick Foles. But I was thinking that
Are
it was
we
like
still?
a quote,
We're still
not
on
him
this.
being.
He's not gonna
Okay.
let this go.
I'm not.
All right,
It's
all right.
embarrassing
Okay.
to myself.
In Jason Kelsey's parade speech,
Oh my gosh.
he utters the phrase, "Hungry dogs run faster." Where did he say he gets that phrase from? Who did he get that phrase from?
Good thing I'm not in this final round.
10, 9, 8, 7,
I have a guess.
6,
I'm not gonna write mine down. I'm just gonna have it in
Five.
my memory.
4,
I have two guesses.
3, 2, and 1. Jake,
I have two guesses.
you go with the first one.
His mind.
Go with the second one.
So we each get two guesses.
His coach, Doug Peterson.
Will.
Brian Dawkins
Incorrect.
and Jeremiah Trotter.
Incorrect.
Is it Lane Johnson?
You both get one more guess.
I have no clue.
I will give you a hint.
Okay.
Wait, do you want to
Jake's-
agree that
Wait,
whoever
Jake's-
says
whoever
first?
snaps
Jake's-
hits first.
Jake's second person was along the right lines.
Okay. So we
He
both
said coach.
All right, their offensive line coach.
Deuce Staley.
I don't know his name.
Will's
John
a
DeFilippo.
I don't know his name,
Yo,
but that's who
wait,
it
is that
is.
who it is?
Yeah.
That's
Jeff
who it is.
Stoutland?
Jeff Stoutland.
Yeah.
How do you not know Jeff Stoutland's name?
I don't
know.
know. I
Jordan
know
Jordan
Mailata.
on
Mailata.
such a high note.
Jordan Mailata goes to Jeff Stoutland University.
I think Will gets the point because he said
because I knew that it was
because he knew it was the
had to be
offensive
from
line
him.
coach. So
That
Jeff-
was exhilaratingly
I
fun.
said that I was gonna win.
That was
I,
awesome.
the last game is better.
No, that was good. I like games like
Hopefully
that.
it's longer.
We should do more games like
It
that.
will
bud.
be longer.
Chief Executive Officer of the podcast.
All right. Let me ask you who said this.
Okay.
We're going to talk about the future of the
do it,
Philadelphia
bruh. Let's do
Phillies,
it.
the Philadelphia Flyers, and the Philadelphia 76ers. Will, would you like to start
Sure, I'll start.
on the Sixers? Where do you see them going this year and beyond?
This year for the Sixers, I think that they are going to do very similar things that they did last year and the year before. I don't think they're going to go past. I mean, I did say before, I believe in a different podcast, I said that they could potentially win the East this year, but I don't. I think I'm going to take that back. I think they're going to do pretty much what they did last year, if anything less. And in the future, I think they're going to bring in a big name to go alongside Embiid and Maxey. But you know what I thought about today? Because Embiid went on Maxey's podcast. I don't know if you guys heard about that.
Podcast?
Yeah.
Everyone has a podcast.
But he,
That's fair.
I know
That's
it's
very
ridiculous.
fair.
I hate it. But they brought up Ben Simmons, and Embiid said that he said, I never thought that he should develop a jumper.
Yeah, I
Like
saw
all he needed to do was get to his free throws to like 75 to 80%.
Right.
I think in the future, Ben Simmons comes back and ends up being Simmons, Maxey, and Embiid, and they actually do better than they did with.
Like next year he comes back?
No, not next year, but maybe within the next 3. I could see that as a very strong possibility.
He said Ben Simmons did say that if he was he had any team that he would ever like if he had to leave the Nets, he would only want to come to the Sixers.
I think that's a strong possibility. I could easily see that happening in the future.
Yeah, and if we can pull Ben Simmons off the bench, that's actually honestly really good.
Okay,
Yeah, but I think he would start.
let's just not.
I think,
Like, I'm not
I think he
opposed
would
to bringing
start.
him back.
Still hasn't done anything.
All
I
right.
agree, but I think
He's always
it's-
out with a herniated disc in his back. So.
Yeah, it's true. It's like the whole injury thing, but I don't know.
Discs
I can
do
see that
herniate.
happen. I can
Discs
see
do
that
tend
happen.
to
By the way,
in the
Embiid
future.
is absolutely dominating the entire league, and but I do not think they have enough this year. As of right now, they don't have enough. They're probably going to be another second round exit.
Since we
But-
last talked about them, they've kind of gone on like a up and down kind of a pace.
They're kinda
Embiid
coming
was
back to
out
earth.
for a couple
Yeah.
games, but in the future, so my Klay Thompson thing looking like it could. It's a stronger possibility. I don't know that they would ever go after him, but right now it looks like Draymond could get traded or something because he's in a lot
Or
of
just
trouble.
kicked off the team.
And that could split them up. And Klay still hasn't gotten an extension and actually turned one down. So why not just go get him just for the sake of? Then I would say that I called it like a year in advance.
That would be amazing. That's
But
like
yeah, we
literally
need to
what
get-
they need.
We need a star better than Klay Thompson if we want to make it past the Bucks or Celtics within any of the next 5 years.
That's fair.
Yeah, my opinion is, I don't think they're going to the championship. They may get to the Eastern Conference Finals, but I don't know. I feel like they need more pieces. I don't think they'll go anywhere backwards from here in the
I
next
agree.
couple years, but I don't know if they're a championship level team though.
Yeah, they need a star that's like even better than Maxey right now.
Yeah.
Because I don't know right
Donovan Mitchell was.
now. Maxey's good, but I don't
Donovan
know
Mitchell?
that he is I don't know that he is a number 2
Donovan Mitchell's like the
player
same
on a
player as
championship
Maxey.
team. On our team at least.
I don't,
think
you're
he's a
not
number
gonna.
2.
I don't think you're gonna be getting anyone to replace anyone. Like Embiid and Maxey are clearly the
It'll
two.
have to be like a forward, and the only one that I can think of is like OG Anunoby, but I don't think he's puts
or
us over the top
Siakam, but
either.
I think he just signed a long-term deal, right?
I don't know, but like
I've
even
never-
like we need like a I don't even know who's out there, but like someone who's like an actual bona fide star.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because we're going up against Giannis and Dame, and then Jaylen Brown and and it's not even like the Celtics is. It's unfair.
Or if we could
It's not
get
even
people like
Jaylen Brown
Mikal
and
Bridges and Cam
It's
Johnson.
not even Jaylen Brown and
Like,
Jason
or-
Tatum.
Yeah,
It's
like
their
just
entire
solid
team.
players.
Very solid role players.
I know. Like you almost need like the Suns team that lost.
Yeah.
That
Just
when they
add-
could have
just add
gone.
Embiid and said.
Well, that's
hey,
what I mean. Like we
hey,
could
Like,
get
that-
Devin
that
Booker.
team
like,
is such
I
a
know
good
we
team.
can't, but like Devin Booker would be better than Maxey, but yet fit with Embiid.
Yeah, that's fair.
Does look like Siakam just signed a extension.
Do you guys see Giannis going after the game ball?
Yes, I heard about it.
I
I was
was
listening
so
to Rich Eisen
surprised.
today.
I was so surprised that
'Cause-
him of all
'cause it's
people would do
him.
it, and it like made himself look stupid.
What did he
to be
actually
honest.
do?
But but the Pacers are like, what are you doing?
I know, I agree.
Since when do you get game
So
balls for the
essentially,
first
Giannis
bucket?
scored what 64 points.
Yeah, it was a
well,
Bucks record.
their rookie on the Pacers also scored his first bucket. So they took the game ball and
Who
went
was
back
who?
into the locker room. The
Bucks?
Pacers were.
I thought the Bucks. I don't know.
Maybe the Bucks. I don't know.
I don't know.
But the Pacers took the game ball back into the locker room. And Giannis full blown just hauls. And like one of the coaches like grabs him, is trying to hold him back, and he's pushing him away and he runs.
All the
and,
way
like,
to the tunnel. Like, through
like,
the tunnel.
Through the tunnel. And like all of the players and stuff are like huddling into the tunnel, all for a game ball.
Dang.
Like that does not like
Seems ridiculous.
that does not seem like Giannis,
Yeah,
in my
and-
opinion.
And then
Like,
in his
at
press
least
conference, they
just-
were asking him if he ever
it's
got
like-
it, and he said he got a ball, but he thinks it's just a brand new ball. He doesn't know whether it's
in
the
my
game ball.
opinion, it's like it's
It's a bad
obviously
look for
it's
him.
obviously like was that really necessary? But yeah, I don't know.
I know.
It's
as
like
dumb
I
as
don't
it
know.
is, on the Pacers' part because you never hear of someone getting a game ball for their first bucket,
Yeah.
and he just broke a record. As dumb as it looks on the Pacers side, he still looks like childish. Or
Yeah,
whatever
he
for
made
doing
he
that.
kind of made himself
That is
look,
crazy.
and it does not like I don't know. It did not. It surprised me because I was like, I did not expect to see
I know,
Giannis,
seems like he's
running
a very,
to
like,
get a game ball.
professional and
Yeah.
whatever about
Yeah,
what he does.
for sure.
so.
I want to talk about Draymond a little bit, but do you want to finish? Our Sixers, we're pretty much, you're all in agreement. They're probably in the same spot.
It's
for
kind
the
of like
next
a
3
wait and
years.
see
Yeah.
kind of deal
I'll
for the
just say
next
this.
year.
You're not seeing an up or a down,
I
really.
feel like
Not really.
I feel like there's a chance that we could knock them off. I wouldn't be surprised if we were in the Eastern Conference Finals, but
Yeah.
I'm
see
not
like
at the
a
point where I'm like,
slight
oh yeah,
upward
we're in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah.
You're not betting on it.
thing,
Yeah.
but not.
That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like they're gonna do pretty much exactly what they did the last 2 years.
Right.
Like they're not gonna go farther than that. I don't think. But
What is Draymond Green's deal?
do you hear what he said?
Yeah.
He's like, well, I'm flailing my arms to get the foul call.
Yeah.
Like the first time I saw the video.
Will,
okay, all right,
Will.
you be nervous. Okay.
I don't.
Just boom, just literally just full blown fist to the face, and I'm like, are you like? In my opinion, that's like cut worthy. Like I get it.
This is fourth suspension this calendar year in
Like,
2023. 2 last year and 2
if
this
you
year.
get suspended indefinitely, then something is
like,
off.
in my
last
opinion-
year, he got suspended because he had 16 technicals in a
John
row.
Morant got suspended 25 games for his second gun video. If someone gets suspended indefinitely, it's apparently bad.
Like I don't think if I'm a coach, that's worth it to have that in my locker room. Not that he's a problem in the locker room, but like
He
imagine.
punched his teammate last
Yeah,
year.
but I'm saying, like,
But that's also Jordan Poole.
yeah,
so-
but they just got rid of him, so
hey,
it
don't
didn't
talk
matter.
about a Michigan boy like that.
No, but the thing is like
I'm not proud.
I
that he's a
can't,
Michigan
I can't imagine like
Anymore.
being like Steph Curry, who's
Yeah.
one of the best players
Like,
in the
bro.
league, and you're just like, this is. I have to be concerned about this
He's that
going
video,
into a game.
He's that video of Russell Westbrook, like, bro, what?
Yeah, like I don't know. I just
Yeah, we
feel
were
like
talking about it on the way here, and I'm just like, that used to be something Draymond could do and like fire up the crowd or whatever. Nowadays, it's just like
Well, it's like,
what? Like I used to
what are you
like
providing?
Draymond.
What are you
But yeah,
providing
you're not
for the
doing
team?
Yeah. anything
like
right now.
If you were
if
so
if
good,
you full on punch someone in the face and then you also stomp on someone's chest like you did to Sabonis last year,
Okay,
that might provide a spark for your team, but that's too much trying.
yeah, and I don't think you
Stomping
he's-
on someone's chest
I
is not.
listen. I didn't.
Exactly.
I agree that it was completely wrong what he did to Sabonis, but I was on the side that people overreacted
Yeah.
a little bit.
A little bit.
I don't think he's.
Sabonis did
I
hold
do
him.
not think he stomped as hard as he
I
did.
agree, but
Probably
But I
not.
do
it's
understand. that
Draymond, so it's like
It's-
you're always
exactly,
gonna think.
exactly.
I don't know. I just feel like
And
at what
also,
point
like-
is he like just an amazing player?
Not-
so then
yeah.
it's like
Not
whatever.
to be
We just deal
whatever,
with it. It's
But
like-
everyone in the NBA is so floppy that it's hard to say what actually was a hit and what not. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
But that one
when it
definitely was.
Yeah, when he
Yeah.
punches the guy in the face, but like when he stomps down, like Sabonis also like sells it really good. You know what I mean? So it's like
yeah, the Sabonis one, I
it's,
actually
it's
agree.
hard to say. But still,
That was worse
but
than the
it-
Sabonis
Oh
one.
yeah, but it's still
My
he's
opinion.
still doing it.
I
You know what I
know.
mean? Like it's still the action
Yeah.
of doing it, whether he
But
like
yeah, and also like he did have a reason that time because Sabonis is wrapping his ankle.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
again, like
Again.
Draymond, like
what are you doing?
he wrapped up your ankle. There's no need to stomp on his chest. And then he said that he punched a dude because he was getting all the contact. Like if you watch
Getting
the
a
video,
foul call.
Nurkic is
I
doing
know.
all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's tough because it's
If-
like
it's
at what
almost
point
like-
does a coach go, all right, this isn't worth it to have this on my team?
Also, it's
Yeah.
like
So-
doesn't he realize that he's playing in today's NBA?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's not from whenever the NBA was physical.
Charles Barkley said he thought that it was he thinks it's because he's not as good anymore, so he needs something to kind of keep his edge.
But like it's
I
like
wouldn't like disagree.
I mean, I don't doubt that that's what he's doing, but is that working? Like I would say no. But I don't know. It's kind of like you could just be DeMarcus Smart, who is like probably one of the best players on whatever team he goes to
What
because
about Dylan Brooks?
because he provides that spark for a team that's like he's gonna put in all the effort. Dylan Brooks is like he's like a different version of Draymond Green,
Yeah.
but like Smart and like
Not
those
as
kind of guys
accomplished.
in Beverly are like just hustle guys that will get chippy with other players. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't even want to talk about
And
Dylan
then,
Brooks.
what about Kyle Korver? So I heard that he was a real.
He's
He's a
shoots
big
threes,
fighter.
and I can shoot threes. Let's go. That's Kyle Corbin.
Speaking of fights and real fights, but we're moving into hockey. Before we start on the Flyers, did anyone see Connor Bedard's goal last night?
Oh, yeah, against
It made me
Edmonton
want to throw
Or
up.
last night.
The one against Edmonton. you mean.
Whether it was last night or the night
Going
before.
down the left side, he brought it like
The-
in here,
the release.
top shelf.
Like when he
The
released it in
release.
between his legs and still got it top right shelf.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Where
my
he's
God.
I
got
was
about this
watching
much
that.
space. Check it out. Check out Connor.
I stayed up a little bit to watch that, and I was like, Bedard, man.
Yes.
Dude, it's
Check out this release.
Oh my!
Disgusting. Top corner. Top right corner.
And
That
he's
is
18
what-
years old.
That is what separates him from a lot of other guys.
Wow,
Jim,
that is
junior year,
impressive.
When he, right before he was getting drafted.
Wow.
When he was younger, he actually hurt one of his arms.
Yeah.
He went
Yeah, he
out and
broke
just
his
shot-
wrist.
He shot with one arm. That's why
His
just
release is
ripping it.
ridiculous.
His
Because that's where that
shot
comes
is so
from.
much harder now.
Yeah, because he's just
You say that play? I thought he was like passing it across the middle there. That
no,
was-
he's
that was
ripping that
crazy.
top. He has a release similar to Kane.
Is Bedard gonna end up being better than McDavid?
No.
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 Why? Because he's not as fast,
McDa-
or he's not a
Mc-
playmaker. Is he like more of
I
like
think
a
He's,
goal
McDavid's
scorer?
just like-
he's the same player as McDavid. McDavid,
I would say McDavid just is more dominant or whatever. I don't know. From what
Bedard
know.
has a lot to do before he's even considered on the level of McDavid. Because Connor McDavid came into the league and legitimately, like you saw right away, you're like, I see, I get it.
Yeah.
I get not just from goal scoring, but from just the presence of mind that he has on the ice is it's similar to Crosby, and I would say
Is it like
McDavid-
another Crosby and Ovechkin situation?
I think maybe a little.
Bedard is, but at the same time, Bedard at age
Bedard
18
is
in the
excellent.
NHL is crazy.
Bedard is excellent. He has a lot to prove before he's McDavid. Bedard is this similar, but McDavid was from the second he started, like pee wee hockey. People were saying this guy, this
Yeah.
kid is the next one,
yeah.
and all the way up, like he was the Bryce Harper and LeBron James of hockey.
Yeah.
Same with Sidney Crosby, but like he was just when he came into the draft, like Bedard was huge, but when the year before he was drafted, the just absolute, it reminded me of the Trevor Lawrence. Remember when Trevor Lawrence was about to be drafted, and the amount of people that are like, well, the tank bowl for that was Connor McDavid. But speaking of Connor McDavid,
Well, at least the Flyers got him in their draft.
exactly
No, they
because we
didn't.
we
He went
did
to the
though. We
Blackhawks.
got the next Connor McDavid.
Oh.
No,
We
Bedard
got
Oh, well,
Matt
That's-
Michkov.
They
Bedard
Michkov.
didn't come to the Flyers?
No, he's
He
on the
did not.
Blackhawks.
He's on the Blackhawks, and he will be forever. But though they won't do
Yeah, the
anything.
Flyers ain't gonna be on the
The Flyers. They have 3 players, I think, going to the World Juniors Cup. 3. Oliver Bonk, Cutter Gauthier, and another guy from
They're all
Russia.
fake names. He just made them up right
I
now.
know. They're hockey names.
Is that like all rookies?
Yeah, they're all in the.
Like, you have to be a
Yeah,
rookie,
they're
right?
in. What's his name? Yeah, they're.
They're
what's
not
his
even
name?
on
Is
the
still in
Flyers,
college.
They're
right?
not even on the Flyers yet.
Well, they're in
They're
the system,
in the
but-
organization, but
Yeah.
not on the
I got you.
Flyers.
Like, what's his name?
They play for
Gautier's
the
playing for.
Phantoms.
No, he's
Gone to
playing Boston
so
College.
many Phantoms
Yeah,
games.
They're not even
Connor
on the
Gauthier
Phantoms yet.
is in college right now, but they
Yeah.
already selected him. they
So
already
is it
have
more?
him.
It's kind of like baseball.
He could. If we make the playoffs, which he could be
That's a whole
on the
nother
roster
thing.
when we play in the playoffs.
We should.
Unless Boston College plays a full season and they're in the Frozen Four, which is probably likely.
What do you think's a better chance of happening? The Flyers make the playoffs, or the Sixers win the first round of the playoffs?
Sixers win.
Sixers.
The first round,
The first round?
Let me rephrase.
or get out of the second round.
No. What do you think is better a chance of happening? The Flyers make the playoffs, or the Sixers win the second round of the playoffs?
The Flyers make the playoffs.
I want to say the Sixers, but I haven't followed enough of the hockey around.
I
to
know,
whether
that's-
The
it's
thing with
Sixers
the
or
thing with the
Flyers.
Flyers though right now is they're in a playoff spot. If they keep playing the way they are, which when
I know,
when
but
you're
what if they trade away
within-
their guys at the
which is very possible. That's what I'm
at
thinking.
the trade?
But-
deadline?
Yeah, because they might
But-
not care enough about just getting into the playoffs.
They don't, because Briere already came out and said that this doesn't change anything because they want to build a sustained team.
Yeah.
which is I 100% agree.
I was gonna say at some point you
the
need
playoffs,
to.
The
Now's
playoffs
the best
this
time to
year,
do it.
unless they win the cup, don't mean a darn thing.
Yeah. True.
Don't mean a
True.
darn thing. But what means something is that.
Don't mean at the time.
That was good. Wait.
Just hit all of us.
Yes. You got it.
Got it.
The biggest thing is that these young kids, they're playing really good. Really good.
This is what we hear every podcast.
Konechny,
that they're
Travis
playing
Konechny
well.
is on pace for 48 goals.
Are you serious?
48.
Yeah.
Dang, that's crazy. That's crazy for today's NHL.
Sean Couturier is right now. It's a quarter of the way in the season, but could be is a Selke candidate right now.
What's
That's
the
the
Selke?
best two-way player. He is proving
Didn't he
again
win
this
that
year.
before?
Yes,
I was gonna
he
say, I thought he
is
did.
still one of the best two-way centers in the game.
Is he our captain?
No, we don't have. A
We don't
captain.
have a captain, right?
No, Tortorella is not going to name one probably for a while. But
I guess Couturier is just not that guy.
the guys, no, he's not really
Maybe
like
he
a
doesn't
stand
want.
up. And,
Maybe he doesn't
yeah.
want to be.
That's why I don't understand. Why don't they just? Why do they wait so long to name a captain?
Because the captain
You kind
is
of
a-
need someone to stand
the
out, like
captain is
majorly.
Captain is way bigger in hockey than any other sport.
Yeah, but like.
Because he
then why
lit
does it take so
because
long?
it needs
Like
to
if
be.
it takes that long, then like, is it worth naming him a captain?
Probably.
No.
I mean, unless they, I think to be a captain, there has to be something that takes place in the off season.
Yeah.
That kind of makes them realize, like, yeah,
and he's yeah.
it's obvious.
It took Giroux a while to get a captain. After
honestly-
after Pronger was out, they didn't have a captain for a while, and it took a while for Giroux to get it.
Yeah, because like even like when Mike Richards was a captain,
Yeah.
he was a completely different captain than he was a captain.
Yeah.
To where Giroux honestly never really seemed
Wasn't
like the
a-
same
yeah.
kind of captain
Yeah,
at all.
he was kind of a lead by example kind of a guy.
exactly, and Richards was
Yeah.
like I am your leader, follow
Yeah.
me, like that kind of a.
Yeah. Carter Hart just was named goalie of the week. He's been phenomenal. They went on a. This is how crazy it is. I don't know how much you guys know about this, but if I told you that the Flyers went on a West Coast trip, well, not a
Oh,
West
yeah,
Coast trip,
I think I saw that.
they had 3 games, and they took 5 of 6 points out of those 3 games. Would you believe me?
I don't know because I don't know how well they're playing.
No, no. Any other year, no.
Yeah.
Because they don't do that. When they go on their West Coast trips to like Canada and stuff, that's going to be a big test because they
basically-
never
So
win those.
every Philly team that goes out west.
Yes, yes.
So what are
exactly.
they missing right now to be an excellent
A
team?
superstar.
Just one superstar?
Well, the thing is, right now,
Like, is it-
I think what they're looking at right now is players who are playing above their station, players that are playing way better than they actually are.
So this is like a unique year. Like
So-
next year, it
This is
might
the
not-
Well,
Orioles
they're
of this
trying.
year.
They're trying to see. They're trying to decide what it is, because like guys like Morgan Frost, Paul Walker,
Sean.
Sean Walker. I keep saying
I
Paul Walker.
know.
It's because of
Sean Walker, they'll be gone. They'll be traded. For sure, those two, I know they will. Because I don't think Tortorella likes Frost. And I don't think...
I feel like Frost has been up and down, up and down, up and down.
that's
ever
why he
since
doesn't
we got
like him.
I mean, you're in a position where you can kind of make that call pretty easily.
Whenever somebody comes into the lineup, he's the first one out. All
Yeah.
the time. So you can kind of tell he's not really someone that he's trusts. Farabee, it's hard to say. Farabee could be one of those guys that stays, but I don't know.
Do they need like a playmaker? Do they need like a Connor McDavid, or do they need a goal scorer?
They need Matvey Michkov and Cutter Gauthier together. Because Cutter Gauthier is going to be a star. Matvey Michkov is going to be a superstar.
That's
So,
so,
like,
exciting.
I am.
That's so
I am
I
exciting.
watched
so
to have
their
a player
game
like that.
on whatever night, Tuesday night maybe against the Predators,
Uh-huh.
and they were down
Yeah.
the entire game. And then brought it back into overtime.
But they dominated that game.
I know
They dominated that game, and they've been dominating a lot of games.
the only reason they lost was because of the Predators goalie. Like
Yes.
otherwise
Yes.
they would have.
You
To
saw
be
Soros
honest,
was-
to be
yes.
honest, the Flyers. Let's just say the Flyers do exactly what the Phillies did.
Yeah.
You take that many years off, and you come back around, and it's like the Flyers are good again.
Yeah.
And like you're like, we could probably make the Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
That might be more exciting than the Phillies.
For me, yes.
Because
Even though the Phillies are huge to
the
me.
Flyers in 2010 to 2012
13, yeah.
were like just they were my number one. I mean, Eagles and Flyers. But just that team, it was just like every game mattered. And then the playoffs come around, and it's just like you're locked in,
Yeah.
in which we all talked about how exciting the NHL
I
playoffs
think
are.
it's really
but-
gonna change for me once I see the fans in the
Yeah.
playoffs. Because
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was really into it once they got the first seed against the Canadians, but it was in the bubble.
You need
Yeah.
you
So
need
it was
you need exactly what all of the late blooming Phillies fans needed, which was that series against the Cardinals, not last year.
Yeah.
Well, technically last year.
Yeah.
That series against the Cardinals, because you're like, oh, we might do something.
Yeah.
And then the crowd starts coming in. Like, that was the Flyers back
Yeah.
in 2011, like in 2010. So we just need that again. And if that happens, that might be almost more exciting than the Phillies, because it's just like, that energy is probably going to be
Yes.
the same. Match it or more. 'cause
Honestly,
it's a hockey game.
Flyers fans in those playoff series were
Electric.
ridiculous.
And again, it's a hockey
if
game,
Flyers
so
make
it's
the
like-
playoffs this year, I'll get a jersey, and I'll let one of you guys.
That's
pick
the
name.
biggest thing I don't know of, because right now, and Briere is saying everything Briere is saying is like,
I love
yes.
that. That's the guy.
I know.
That's
He used to
everything
have
he's
a Danny
saying.
Briere shirt.
Dude, Danny Briere was the guy, and he is the guy right now, because everything he's saying, they asked him. They asked him about the playoffs, and he said nothing changes because right now everything's so close. He said everything is so close. 2 weeks from now, we could be completely out of a playoff spot and picking in the top 10. So that doesn't change anything, because he wants the sustained success over years. But what this year kind of proves to me is it's not going to be a Red Wings situation, where the Red Wings have been rebuilding and the Buffalo Sabres have been rebuilding for 10 years. Just rebuild. Oh, we're rebuilding. Well, you've been rebuilding for how long and nothing to show for it?
You know what
I think they're going to be better way faster than I thought.
I think that happens because you don't have anyone convincing you to buy in.
Yeah.
So if you don't have anyone that's convincing you to buy in, then why would
Yes.
you want to stick around? And if you don't want to stick around, then that means good players that are potentially great
Yes.
will move on. So it's like, if you don't have a guy like Tortorella that's like, this is what we're doing, this is our
Yes.
plan. And as much as we all hate it, the Sixers coach, what was his name?
Nick Nurse.
Doctor-
Doc Rivers.
No, before Doc Rivers.
Brett Brown.
Brett Brown. Like, he was that guy for the
Yeah.
Sixers, where it's like, we build this all and like stick with us because this is what's coming.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, like the whole Red Wings
Yeah.
thing, the Bears,
Yeah.
countless teams
That just are
that-
rebuilding forever.
Yeah, because
The Phillies
no one wants
with-
to
under
commit
Matt
to
Klentak.
stay around on a team that's rebuilding.
Yes.
But if you get the right guys at the right time, like the Flyers are potentially doing, then
Yes.
why would you not want to stick around? Because you see that the future is actually promising.
Yeah.
Dude, speaking of the Flyers and NHL, I've been playing so many NHL Xbox games lately.
Dude, I was
We need
thinking,
to play NHL again.
sure,
because
sure, but I was thinking the
so
other
much
day,
fun.
I haven't played MLB
We should
online
stream it on the
in
Everyman guys.
forever. We're gonna
We should.
try.
We
We're
should
gonna
start
do it.
doing
Just
streaming.
for the record, I think I played it in 5 or 6 times,
Here
and
we
I
go.
only lost once. So
In hockey?
yeah,
Just
and
for the record, I don't think I've ever won a single game against anyone, but I've always led in hits.
I'm not.
In
yes,
hits?
yes. I am
Yes,
not very
dude.
good at online hockey. For
if we're
some
gonna
reason.
start
Only
betting
fuck-
on here, then I'll just say that I beat Jim 11-0.
Online
Yes.
sports games are tough.
except for MLB. MLB is my favorite.
Yeah, because there's no timing really. I mean, hitting the ball, but that's not really.
NHL
a
Online
lag.
wasn't
Yeah.
as bad as you portrayed it to be, though.
Yeah, but maybe we just had a lag.
It wasn't as
like-
good. It wasn't
it was
as good
pretty
years
bad.
ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of MLB Online, I want to say this before we even talk about the Phillies. They were listing the top trios in the MLB.
I saw that. And
Okay,
All right, is this another one of those?
this is one of those.
Is this
not-
a rage
it's
bait?
not-
Is
it's
this
not-
a rage
I
bait?
don't-
it's not
I don't
near as bad
know.
as the NFL.
All right, go.
was.
The number one is Shohei, Betts, and Freeman.
Fair.
Which,
That's
fair. Even we haven't seen them, but just based on last year,
Even just
fair.
on hitting.
Fair.
That would be my
Um,
number one.
The Braves are ahead of us. That's fair. They're two. Fair.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair. After last year, fair. The Rangers are ahead of us.
fair.
Fair.
You
with
have
wait,
to say
who's-
fair when they just won the
Simeon?
World Series.
Yeah.
You
the
have to say
one,
fair.
the one that gets me.
The Diamondbacks.
No, we're sixth, and this team is fourth.
Oh, can I guess?
The Rangers are fifth. We're sixth. This team is fourth. Guess.
Juan Soto and Aaron Judge.
It's a trio. So who's the third
Oh,
Oh,
guy?
I
it's
have
true.
one. I know.
Juan Soto,
I know.
Aaron Judge. Does it have to be hitters?
And I
not
saw
Kenneth
this and I was
Gainwell.
like,
Best
what?
hitters.
I remember
Best
I
hitters.
saw it and I'm like,
Is it the
what
Orioles?
the heck?
No, it's the Yankees.
Oh, it
Guess-
is the Yankees.
Exactly.
DJ
You
LeMahieu.
can't name. No, DJ LeMahieu, who was terrible. Rafi Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres. That's their trio. I understand that Schwarber isn't the best on base guy, but he hits 45 home runs a year. Harper is one of the better hitters in all of baseball, top 5, and Turner's probably 4.
Yeah, but
know.
Turner at the end of the year, so maybe that's was
Last,
there.
okay,
Maybe
Gleyber
if there's-
Torres,
if there's
Gleyber
Torres
Torres is
Gleyber.
not better than Schwarber.
Well, no, I just mean
He's
like
not
if they're
better than Turner.
If
And
they're
Juan
strictly
Soto
going
didn't
by
have the
stats, is
greatest
it
year.
true?
No, no,
It's not true. Just going by stats.
Judge, sure. Judge is a pure, just
Power hitter.
incredible hitter. Judge is incredible.
Yeah.
Juan Soto is good. Juan Soto is highly overrated. If they had
I
maybe
think just last year.
even the year before, everyone kept saying, "Oh, he
'Cause
didn't
he
have
is
such a great year." He's a
very
beast.
good
I think
He
it's
wa-
his-
he's severely overrated. But to have that trio on there with Gleyber Torres as your third, like I don't really know Gleyber Torres that well, but he's not an elite hitter.
No.
No. I don't even think he made the All
I
Star.
was just gonna
No.
say, has he made the All Star?
And Schwarber, sure, he
year.
batted under 200, but he hit 45 bombs.
I know.
And I don't think
Which is absurd, actually.
I know.
Like that's a crazy.
I don't
stat.
think Torres hit. I don't think Torres played the half of the year.
Look it up. He probably didn't.
It's so I don't know.
I saw that too, and I'm like, what?
Who was third?
It was immediately. It came to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are
Who
they?
was the other
Why is Gleyber Torres
trio?
in a trio?
I know.
Like that already explains. That already should be a tell you that he's
Exactly.
I
not.
would be okay if they put Alex Verdugo in.
Oh, it
instead.
was Astros. The Astros. The Astros. Alex Verdugo. They just got Alex Verdugo right before they got Soto, and
Is this
Verdugo's
like the-
not the greatest hitter in the
I mean,
world.
I would be okay
Is
if
this
they
like
put
the
Verdugo in instead
wide
of
receiver
Torres.
quarterback duo that we talked about?
Yes,
And they were
yes.
making predictions before they
We
even
should all
played together.
predict what Michael K's call is.
Yeah,
gonna
at
be
least
for
Aaron
Juan
Rodgers
Soto's
and Garrett
home run.
Wilson were like the number 3.
Eh?
What?
What do you think Michael K's call is for Juan Soto's home run?
Do you guys think Aaron Rodgers
There
is
it
going to come back?
goes. See ya. That's always his call.
Do you guys
I know,
think
but he
Aaron
has one
Rodgers
for
will be
each player.
will play
their,
this
that's
year?
their radio has a.
I
you-
don't. What?
Do you think Aaron Rodgers will play this year?
No.
No.
There's
Only
no
if they're in
reason
a
for him
playoff
to play.
position.
He better
There's
not.
no reason for him to play.
Only if
For
they're in
my
a playoff
sake, Yes,
position.
come back and
I
play.
think
so
if
I
they
can
make
watch
the
him.
playoffs,
Do you
he's
think?
gonna be
Do you
Yeah, well,
think
he's not
if he,
gonna-
that
they're not
people are
gonna
just
make
saying
playoffs.
that like he's putting it out there, but he's really not
no,
even
it's
close?
literally the fact that he's walking
He's
without crutches or
he's
anything.
practicing.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
that, he's
They
it's-
opened the
it-
practice
he's-
window for him.
Like he's literally proving it. It's not just people just saying it
Yeah.
either. Like,
Gleyber
the
was
fact
all
that
right
he's just
last
out
year.
there.
He hit 273 with 25 home runs. 68 RBIs.
How many games?
It doesn't say. I can't
984.
find- Baseball reference. It doesn't have them. I don't know why.
In
I
just
mean, that's not
13
bad.
games.
No.
But
But he's not better than Schwarber.
That's not better than Trey. Trey Turner had one down here. It's not better than Trey Turner.
And he still hit 25 home runs, Turner did.
yeah.
Did he not?
Dude, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine if Turner went
It was probably
had
26.
had the
26.
as good of a season in the first half of the
In a
season?
down year, he hit 26.
Yeah.
That would have been
What was his
phenomenal.
average? What was his
I
first
hope
average?
he comes in
266.
like you
Yeah,
said.
Turner?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Glaber's
And
was
Turner,
273.
Or
273, yeah.
That's yeah. And that's Turner on a bit down year.
Down year.
Are we talking about predictions
Oh,
for the Phillies next
bad
year?
down.
Is that-
76 RBIs versus 68. And I know they're not comparing him to Trey Turner, but like Schwarber, let's look at Schwarber's stats.
I think it's because they put Aaron Judge and Juan Soto in a different like echelon.
If you put Aaron Judge and
Harper
Juan
and
Soto versus Turner and Harper, that I can see. Because Harper's been hurt and his regular season since his MVPs, maybe you can make a case that he's not as good a hitter as Judge right now. Sure. And Turner last year, not as good a hitter as Soto.
Okay, but Soto wasn't that good last
No,
year.
he
And
wasn't.
if we're
Aaron
just
Judge
comparing
had a
them as
down year
overall.
from-
I'm
Schwarber, okay. Schwarber hit 197. 47 home runs, 106 runs, and 104 RBIs. And Gleyber Torres is a better hitter than he is? In a trio?
Heck
Come
no.
on.
Maybe it's just I don't know. Maybe
Come
if
on.
they go by consistency.
Come on.
I'm not
crazy.
talking to you. Crazy.
Okay, consistency. Schwarber hit 45 home runs the year before.
Consistently.
50, no, 50.
Smacking.
Yeah, 50.
50.
Yeah, I think it was 50
Smacking
counting the
dingers.
playoffs.
Yeah, 50 counting playoffs,
Consistently.
but it was like
50
Still
plus counting the
wow.
playoffs.
Yeah, that was crazy. But anyway, speaking of the Phillies,
Okay.
speaking,
I hope that
they
Trey
met with
Turner
Yamamoto today.
comes out.
I'm gonna be the guy on the radio. Give me Yamamoto or give me death. I'm
Yeah.
like, dude.
You don't know.
Okay,
that.
it's not that desperate.
I will take him though.
Yeah, obviously.
What were you saying?
I'll,
Do I
you
think
go.
Trey
I wanna
Turner's
hear
going to
about
have a bounce
Yamamoto.
back year?
No, I said I hope he does because
will.
if he does and then follows all the way through, it's gonna shut up so many people, and
Yes.
it's also just gonna be so good to see
I
that
think he will. I think he
our
will come out with a
trio
really good year.
just dominate.
Dominate. I'm excited for
Because
that.
that's what we were missing. We were
Yes.
missing Trey
Harper,
Turner.
Harper for 2 months of the season to start. Turner not being good at all. Schwarber
want-
disappeared
you know what I wanna
for
I want
say?
half the year.
Castellanos to just be consistent.
That
I
would be
want
nice.
at least
Like,
3
consistently good.
All-Stars.
Also, Stott is getting another year. Bohm is getting another year. Come on now. Now,
yeah. Stott, I'm
Listen to
excited
this.
for.
Listen to
this is the
If
future
we
of the
get
Phillies, is what we're
Yamamoto-
talking about.
We could have Yamamoto as a 3 in our starting. We could have
You can have Aaron Nola as a 3.
I was
I know,
gonna
just
say,
saying,
would he
like-
really be? Wouldn't he?
I don't know. I'm thinking like
At least
for the
be at
starting
2?
rotation at
Yeah.
the beginning of the year, you'd
That's
probably
true.
be 3 just because of Wheeler and Nolan.
yeah.
But like,
That's
dude.
true.
And then you have Ranger Suarez. We could have Taiwan Walker if we're gonna keep him.
Christopher Sanchez for
Christopher Sanchez had a good year last year. Like,
Also, you have Mick Abel and Painter, who
exactly.
I don't know. If they sign Yamamoto, all this changes. I just don't want to get my
if
hopes up
they
for
sign
Yamamoto.
Yamamoto,
It's done. It's
we're
already
going
happened.
we're winning the World Series.
If we sign Yamamoto, it is arguably the best rotation in baseball.
No, it's not arguable.
Well, the Mariners.
No, it's
No,
not
not the
arguable.
Marin-
Who has
Yeah.
a better rotation than the Phillies?
The
It's
Braves.
true. No,
No.
not
Yeah.
not the Braves.
I honestly, I'm
yeah,
trying to
didn't
think who has a
Morton
better
leave?
rotation.
Who
than
would
the
have a
Phillies?
better rotation if not the Phillies? Who was the top last year? I mean, the Braves.
Oh no, I guess
the
you could
Braves
say the
with
Rangers
the Strider.
if Degrom comes back.
Yeah, is he
Oh,
coming back
yeah,
next year though?
that's crazy. I
Wait, I
wonder
don't
if he'll
know- well,
even
he was
play.
hurt.
Well,
the
he was
very
hurt the
beginning
very
of the
first
year.
game.
So he might come back halfway through the year or something.
No, he was hurt halfway through the season.
It was halfway.
Yeah,
DeGrom.
Yeah.
Degrom was.
No, he was only like a couple weeks in. It was one of his like first few starts.
He may have gotten
Mm-hmm.
2 starts. I think it was after his second start.
Yeah, I think it was
While
pretty
Chip's
early.
looking that up,
pretty sure.
I think Trey Turner, second year in
June.
Philly, he may have a chance at winning MVP.
He went down
I
in
think
June.
that-
Oh,
Okay, so that's 2 months.
June.
April,
Yeah,
May.
I don't know.
Yeah, so well, it's normally over a year, so that would be June. So yeah,
And
he
he's
might not come
old.
back till say like postseason of next year.
Yeah, if that.
So yeah, Phillies. I mean the Astros, if you want to, but I don't
The
know.
The
Astros,
Mariners
if they
were
bounce
one of
back-
the top. I think they.
Mariners, yeah, but like it's Zach Wheeler, Aaron Nola, and Yoshi Yamamoto.
Depends on how he does though. Yamamoto. I
Okay, but
expect
I'm
him.
still trying to think like who would have a better rotation.
Probably Nolan.
It depends on who the Yankees. If Rodon comes back to
And is
being
Rodon-
Rodon, Garrett Cole
Garrett
is amazing.
Cole might be the best pitcher in baseball
He might be.
outside of Degrom.
Yeah. Well, if you just take in health into consideration,
Yeah.
he's the best pitcher in baseball. I would say the Yankees. It's hard to say. It's hard to say who would be better.
we'll say the Phillies.
I
We'll
would
the
say the
Phillies are the best
Phillies.
rotation.
I might think if Yamamoto is Yamamoto,
Yeah.
who's supposed to be.
I mean,
Wheeler's Wheeler.
Yeah.
And then we have Nola. I'll take that over.
if
Garrett
the
Cole and
Brewers
Carlos
if the
Rodon.
Brewers come back with
Oh yeah, with theirs. That's
yeah
the
with
only
Corbin
com-
Burns and Woodruff and no Woodruff's not there anymore. Or is he?
He's-
Brandon Woodruff?
Well, he's a
I
free
feel like
agent.
He's a free agent.
He never signed anywhere.
What about the Cardinals? They have a bunch of old guys.
The Rays always have good pitching. They just can't keep
Speaking
them
of the
healthy.
Rays, speaking of the Rays. Okay, I saw something today. I was going to text, but I forgot. Randy Arozarena. They're talking about trading him, and the Phillies are on a short list of people
you
who might be
serial?
interested.
Run.
Listen.
Say
Arozarena.
Castellanos, bring him in. No. but-
Who would you trade of the top guy of our starting fielders right now?
Well, it's who would we have
Castellanos.
to trade?
young guys.
It's well, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Is like it
Castellanos-
doesn't really matter what we think.
Probably Rojas or Pache.
I would send.
I'd gladly give up.
I was gonna say, does it really
I'll give
matter?
up
Like,
Pache. I'll
if
give up
you're
Castellanos. I'll even
Give up
waive
Rojas.
I would.
He's a great fielder. Arozarena is a great fielder.
yeah,
Yeah, but I'm saying I would almost take the chance because Rojas is so elite defensively. Take the chance to just give up Marsh and hope
Marsh.
that Rojas gets it.
Marsh is a Marsh though is he a Rays kind of guy. You know what I mean? Like Rojas is, you can see him on the Rays.
Yeah,
I can't
but-
see Brandon Marsh on the Rays.
No, but I'm not worried about the Rays.
And-
I'm worried about the
well,
Phillies.
I agree. Okay, would it be smart for them to go get Randy Arozarena? Looking at their roster right now,
I think if you're giving away
What's his
anyone
contract?
outside of Stott, Schwarber, Harper,
not a
and
lot.
then
And
the,
he's
the
definitely
big
gonna
guys.
want a lot. 'cause
And I
he's
think,
one of those
and
dudes.
even that excludes Boom, in my
The thing
opinion.
is
Like
Arozarena-
anyone outside of our entire infield and then our pitching staff, like I feel like, yeah,
Arozarena
like I would.
Yeah.
has a very big name, just because of what he did.
Last
in
year.
he's
that year.
very consistently good though.
He's very good, but he's not like I would say he has a bigger name than he
Then he is.
would if he was
when he
just a
plays.
normal player of that caliber.
I don't know. I think it's just because
Because
he's on
of
the
the
Rays.
World Baseball Classic, he got very popular, and in that World Series run that they made, he was very, very popular. Now, I'm not saying that he's bad or anything. He's really good, but he does. He is like. I don't even know if you can say overrated. He's just very, very well known for
Yeah.
someone of his caliber.
He only hit 254 last year, but
Yeah,
he wasn't there
yeah.
the whole year.
But he
Yeah.
could have a bomb year.
Yeah, because
the
everyone who
following.
comes to the Phillies has a really good
Like a
first year.
bomb.
That's
Yeah.
that's a
Fair,
very good point.
Fair. I would say yes. Go get him.
What did Castellanos do last year?
Because
what was he
like,
hitting?
who are we worried about getting rid of? Like Rojas, I can understand.
I would give
Castellanos
up Pache,
hit
Martin,
29.
maybe Castellanos, but I don't really want to give up.
Castellanos hit 29 home runs last year.
You say, I would keep Rojas over Castellanos. I think.
Rojas, the issue with Rojas is his hitting is horrendous.
I know, but
He's
I know that
horrifying.
it's like you could say, well, you could fix the hitting, but that's like pretty big.
That's also you
That's a
can't-
pretty big thing, but you can't teach what he does in the
You
outfield. I
also
don't think
have to keep him because
he's-
he's a center fielder.
he's so
You know what I'm
athletic.
saying? Rosarena is a corner fielder. Castellanos is a corner fielder. Schwarber's a corner fielder. Even
Marsh is a center fielder.
I like him better in left field.
I would take Arozarena's bat in his
Yeah,
left
no,
field
I'm not arguing that. I'm just
for
saying,
Marsh being in center.
Greed. Greed.
272 though for Castellanos with 29 home runs. That's pretty great. You know what I mean? Like that's Castellanos had such an up and down year though. And what hurt Castellanos, I think, a little bit was his disappearance after the Braves series in the playoffs. So the Diamondback series.
We need to keep rolling with this. On to the next segment because it is 7:00 and
Jeez.
we need to.
We're gonna wrap this up.
Wrap it
If
up,
you didn't get
sure.
Yamamoto and Rosarena, that'd be great.
Dude, that was a horrible transition.
That was terrible.
That might be the worst of all time.
7:00. Jeez,
We're
we
really
started
good
late.
with these transitions.
It's a game.
All right, let's do
Unless
it.
you want to do the ranked and then the game.
No, let's do the game.
Let's do the game.
Let's do the game, and maybe that's
We'll
maybe
keep
the
going.
ranked we like
What?
fly
How much
through.
time are we at? Or you don't know? Great.
No, we started at like 6:08 or something like that.
So we're close to
Wait,
an hour.
I think our intro was 6:08.
We're
6:08.
close to an hour.
All right. Are we ready?
Do we need to write down?
Yes.
Okay.
Come on, get on
I'm
that
ready.
side.
Get off. Gee, wait for me.
What is it called?
Disgusting sicko.
This game is called Who Did It? Name an athlete who made the described memorable play.
Oh,
This is
gonna be a
all
good one.
athletes. This is not just Philly. Are we ready?
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
ready, dog.
Let's start you off with an easy one. In the 2018 Eagles Patriots Super Bowl, the play was the Philly special. Yeah, Bryce Harper. Who threw the pass to Nick Foles in the end zone for the Philly special?
Done. I'm ready.
Done.
Done. Stop acting like I'm
Oh my gosh, it took forever. Just say
Will.
Bryce Harper already. Trey Burton.
Trey Burton.
That is correct.
Yeah, buddy. Lightweight, baby.
See, I told you I'm not that dumb.
Sure.
All right, number two.
death.
Sure. In 2016,
Okay.
the Chicago Cubs won the World Series. What player came back for the World Series to help them win the World Series?
Done.
Done.
Jake.
Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
I put Ben Zobrist.
Kyle Schwarber.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Why would you put Ben Zobrist? Me and
I,
Kyle.
I didn't realize he meant injury.
Me and Kylie
I thought he
Schwarber.
just, like,
I
came
only
back.
know that because of saying about Bryce Harper's injury
I didn't know he meant injury.
this year.
In the 2016 NBA Finals, LeBron James had one of the most iconic blocks of all time.
LeBron James.
Who did he block?
Done.
Done.
Iggy Azalea.
Iggy.
Ah, dang it.
Andre Iguodala.
Iguandalas.
Iguodala.
I put
Iguodala.
1, 2, 4.
Game's on the line. You're down 3. Who do you get? Give me Iguodala.
Give me Iguodala.
Very
Who
strong
made
take.
the game winner for Villanova in the 2016 championship?
Oh, what's his name?
Hey, don't say.
Dang it!
Oh,
10, 5, 9, 8, 7.
You know what's funny? I don't know. I'll give up. But for some reason, Kevin Ware, who was on Louisville when he hurt his leg, that's what comes to name.
I have no
Who
clue.
was it, Ian?
Chris Jenkins.
Chris Jenkins.
Chris
Yes.
Jenkins.
Yes, I needed that. We need to make Jake miss a question. We have to keep staying in the game.
I know. We should just hit him in the head really hard.
In the 2013 Iron Bowl,
Oh, snap.
Bama
I know
versus
this.
Auburn. Bama, with the game tied, lines up for a field goal.
I have to think of his name.
How do you?
Who ran back that missed field goal
I
to
just
win the
watched
game
this
for
like
Auburn?
80 times last week. Jake, let me see your answer.
Oh no, he's gonna go ahead of us.
No, I don't know. I have a
It was
guess.
the kick six.
I know.
The kick six
It
of the
was-
2013 Iron Bowl. Who ran back the touchdown to win the game for Auburn?
Come on, I just watched this like 40.
I know.
10, 9,
Just throwing a name out there.
8, 7,
If you somehow just got that.
6, 5, 4. Anybody have it? Will.
No, did you write down a name?
I have Chris Young. Was it a Young or
I
a
thought it was
Chris?
like a Glad or a something ending with man or something, but I don't know what it
I wrote Brent Grimes.
Can I-
You got the first name correct, so
That
I will
does not
give
count.
you the option.
No, that does
Jeff?
not count.
Jeff?
Chris,
Who?
I was thinking Chris. Wasn't his last name Davis?
Chris Davis. You
Oh!
get the point.
Yeah!
All right, I'll
Jeff's
give you
on my
guys a
team,
point
so
if
I
you
get
can
a
tell
point.
me what the score was. What the score was tied at.
Score was tied at 23.
That's what I was gonna say. I'll say 27.
I would say we have to know the answer. We can't just guess.
I'm guessing.
28.
Oh, all right.
No point.
Seahawks Patriots Super Bowl.
I'm ready. I'm
I
I got
so
it.
ready.
I'm already writing it down.
Wait, make him tell you what he wrote down so that way.
Yeah,
in case
write
it's
it,
wrong.
write it,
No, I
write it,
didn't.
write it.
I didn't.
Who ended the game with an interception at the goal
Done.
line?
Well, I mean, are we talking a name or a team?
I think it was Malcolm.
well,
Brogdon.
technically, it was Pete Carroll.
I think it was Jimmy Butler.
We can all agree that was Pete Carroll's fault.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, that was Pete Carroll's fault.
Or whoever called the play.
Or yeah. I was
Or
gonna
another
say-
question:
But I guess
who
he
picked
can-
it?
Will?
What?
Who was it?
It was Russell Wilson.
The question was who picked it.
Oh, I thought you said
Was
who
who
threw
picked
the.
it.
Oh, you did say who
You
ended
said-
the game with a pick. So
With a pick.
Okay,
Maybe that was a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take Russell Wilson or.
Malcolm Butler.
Yeah, I was gonna
Malcolm
say the
Butler.
guy
Malcolm
that
Butler. All
The
right.
guy that picked
disappeared
it, duh.
after that for some reason.
The Minnesota Miracle. Who was the DB who missed his tackle?
Done.
Oh, can I give a number?
I hate
No.
that Jake knows
Dang
this.
it! Can I give it?
I hate that Jake knows this.
Wait.
This will be my time to
It's-
catch
Hey,
up.
you go first.
No,
you go
I don't
first.
have mine down yet.
Will has to.
All right,
Will
I'll go
has-
first.
I don't have mine down yet.
Hey, we both have the same one.
Stop looking at my answers, you cheater.
I'm
Well.
looking at it after I guess.
It's number 23.
No, 43.
43. All right, then
I
I wouldn't have had
I
it
think.
anyway then. All right, then you guys go.
Marcus Williams.
Marcus Williams.
Marcus Williams is correct.
Dang it. I'm really falling behind now.
I need Juan to catch Jake. I hate that he knows that. Garbage.
Jake just knows stuff.
No, he
for
doesn't.
no reason.
No, he doesn't.
For what?
In the 2020 World Series, I can't remember what game it was. Crap.
That's all right.
Who
We'll
walked
remember.
off? I got to figure out the game.
There's gonna be a little bit of a guess, but
I think it was game 6 to stay alive. Right?
Ow! Jeffrey, don't say anything. Oh, you mean the Rays walked it off? Or the Dodgers walk off?
I think the Rays did.
Because I know the Rays.
Are you talking about that insane game where it came down to the wire and it was at like 1 in the morning?
Where Mookie Bob? No. You're thinking of the Max Muncy walk-off against the Red Sox in the World Series. When I went to the 13th.
No, I'm thinking of the Rays.
Well, maybe.
Who hit that walk off? You know what I'm
I
talking
don't
about.
know who.
For the Rays.
I don't know who.
I can't find.
This might be my chance. I'm pretty
I
sure
know who
this is-
scored.
I'm out.
I
don't
know who
this one.
scored. I don't know who hit
I'm just
it.
more. Jeff, do you have a guess?
I know who scored, but I don't know who it is.
Do you have a guess? Dang it. So say you can come right
Who
in
had
for
the
me.
hit? Not who scored. Who had the hit to score this person? Who had the hit to score the winning run? So you have to get the hitter.
Is mayonnaise a hitter?
No.
I don't know. I don't even have a guess.
I have a guess, and I wrote them down.
Okay, well, wait.
you write it
so
down
it's
yet?
not the runner.
No, it's
No.
the hitter.
You have to write it down before he.
Because
makes his
obviously I
guess.
knew who scored.
Hey, this is your chance. Then you guys are tied.
Because I thought this guy hit
It's
it.
one of 2 people, and I don't think it's the one.
I-
So obviously,
I
I
All right,
thought
10,
this guy hit it.
9,
Ran it on the
8,
bases and scored.
7, 6,
5,
5, 4, 3,
I have two.
2, 1.
Joey Wendell.
I put Arezarena.
Nothing. I'm out.
Was it Manuel Margot?
Brett Phillips.
I knew it was. I,
okay.
thought I was gonna put.
Brett
Arezarena scored, right?
Phillips.
Yeah.
Yes,
I was thinking
Arozarena
that
tripped
he-
coming home from third.
Yeah,
I remember
and Mookie
that,
bobbled
right?
it so
Yep.
he could get
I was
it.
thinking
he
that
could
he
get
hit
home.
it, and
What's
somehow
the
it
score,
got
Weren't
Jeff?
we
inside the
watching
park
that
and wrong.
together and then we left?
And then we left
We
right
left,
before the
and then-
walk-off.
Yeah.
I have 6
They're
minutes.
tied,
Score.
right?
Ian has
Jake's up
5,
one.
Jake has 6, Will has 4.
All right.
Four? We'll do a few more.
Yeah, we got
All
plenty.
right, let's do it.
In the Rams-Saints playoff game, who was the cornerback that was obviously early and was pass interference should have been called against the Saints?
Done.
Late in the game, Rams-Saints. I should have had years, but I'm sorry I didn't. Who was the Rams cornerback?
Oh, crap. Now I'm sad. Dang it. No, they can't. No, because.
10,
Now I'm debating
9,
whether this guy even played for the Rams.
8,
I know. I'm.
7,
No, it's
I was
not.
so confident. Now
Six.
I'm
I'm not confident.
5,
I'm not
4, 3, 2,
Heck, I'll
1.
just say it again. Brent Grimes.
No.
Marcus Peters.
Marcus Peters.
No.
It was
Roby Coleman.
Ew.
Oh,
How do-
Nickel Roby Coleman.
Mikel Roby Coleman.
Did Marcus
Dang
Peters
it.
play for the Rams?
Yes,
I
he
thought he did.
I was
He
gonna
seems like
put
the kinda-
Jalen Ramsey. I was like, there's no way.
I know. That's
Yeah.
who I wrote down
what?
right away.
Jake is
I'm
still
glad
ahead.
they're getting harder
Yeah.
now.
Are you
I'm gonna hit
tied?
by 1 right now.
Yeah,
do,
we need to keep
do,
going. Keep going like 5 more.
Do 15. This will be 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Do
6 more.
15.
Yeah.
Okay. Vent for me. Vent for me.
All right. Well, I wrote down Ramsey right away, and then I was like, all right. Well, I don't think it would have been him because I would have remembered it like visibly.
Yeah, I remember that.
I'm
When
gonna
he
lean
said
up here
Rams
and look
Saints
like a
game, I'm like,
monster on the camera,
when
so I
did the
don't look
Rams
like
and
a-
Saints play in the playoffs? But then I remembered that.
I was hoping he said who kicked it for the Rams. I was like, obviously.
Well, that is a
Jake
play
Brown.
where they were like, okay, well now we can review these calls,
I
which by the
probably
way they
put,
don't
like-
really do anymore.
Cody Parkey.
Cole Hamels.
Okay, I'm ready for this.
Perfect game.
Oh no.
Cole
Wait.
Hamels had a perfect game.
No hitter.
I was gonna say.
His final start as a Philly. Who caught the ball to end it?
Bro,
Bro, I
no
wasn't
way.
even, wait, when was it?
I don't remember. Cole Hamels no hitter. His last start as a Philly. In Philly, had a no hitter. Who caught the ball to end the game?
This is a bold
We'll
strategy.
give you 10 seconds.
Bro.
This is a bold
10,
strategy, but I think I have it.
9, 8,
I have mine. Can I see
7,
No.
6,
I will not write it
I
down.
want it to be a
5,
surprise.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You go first.
John Mayberry Jr.
Incorrect.
Shane Victorino.
Incorrect.
I
Shane
had both
Victorino.
of them. They were my only two guesses.
I was gonna say
Incorrect.
You want my other guess? Oh my
You
gosh,
wanna
what's
know?
going on?
Odubel Herrera.
Ew.
He
Question.
fell twice.
Victorino retired way before.
Wait, was that
Hamels,
the one
correct?
where it
It
went
wasn't
all the
Hamels.
way?
Hamels left the Phillies, though.
Was that the catch where it went all the way back to the track and he was like running around?
Yep.
So that was
That
a
was
pretty good
Odubel
guess
Herrera.
saying Victorino.
I would
Yeah.
hate to be Hamels and have my perfect.
I
like,
know.
relied on
Rely-
Odubel, who was tripping
What- how
around
did
in the
that-
outfield.
How did it go when,
Leave it to Odubel.
like, obviously
Scared
Howard was
the
out
heart out of
first,
everyone.
right? He was gone first. Or Rollins?
Utley.
Howard
Utley got
was,
traded
right?
to
Or
the
no.
Dodgers
Howard
for
was
Rollins.
here.
It was
longer than
Utley,
that
then
one.
Rollins, and Howard.
Yeah.
Utley went before Rollins. I don't know about
Yeah, but when
Howard
did
went.
Victorino? What, like, was Victorino?
Victorino might have been first. Worth was first.
Worth?
Yeah,
Worth?
because he left the team.
Victorino went to the Red Sox. Utley went to the Dodgers.
Yeah.
It's probably
All right.
worth,
Rollins went
it's
to the
probably
Dodgers
worth
All
it
and
to
White
keep
Sox,
going.
I think.
Bryce Harper, first home run as a Philly. Whose bat did he use to hit the
I know,
home
I
run?
know, I know. Done.
I'm like
Bryce Harper.
a billion% sure. I have this.
Give us the extra couple minutes this
Yeah,
time.
you guys got it. You got it. You got it.
Because I know the answer. I just have
I'm
to think
guessing. I'm hardcore
Just
guessing.
to be clear,
right now.
I was at that game.
Same.
of it. Same.
Jake, I was
You
saying.
Against
disgusting sickos.
Julio Tehran, the pitcher, from the Braves.
Trying to think of
Who
who.
later?
Can I say a little story?
No. You're
Wait.
not doing anything.
Who was it, Jay?
Jake, I'm saying about before the game.
Are we ready?
Whose home run are we talking
lost
about?
a little kid for a
Jim?
baseball and then had to give it up.
Yeah.
Bryce Harper's
Hold
first
on.
home run
All
as a
right,
Philly.
the game.
all right. We need to get this down.
Like, before the game, Julio Tehran,
was it?
who was the Braves
I didn't
pitcher,
write it down yet.
threw the ball up to a young Braves fan, and I absolutely mossed this kid. And they made me give it to the Braves fan. Well, the player asked
Who
me.
did?
The player asked me to.
Was it one of the Braves players?
Yeah, Tehran, who threw
Of
it up.
course.
What do you got
I
there
don't
on?
know.
All right, I'm saying you guys are done.
I'm out. I have
Okay.
no idea. I don't even have a guess. I don't even know the
Am I allowed
players
to say?
back then.
Yes.
Nick Williams.
Nick Williams
I
is
thought it was
correct.
JT.
I put Hoskins.
Was
I knew
JT
that, I
on the
knew
team
that.
at the time?
Yes.
Yes.
They had JT first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know
Dodge.
enough of
Now
that.
Jake's
I
up
do remember
two.
Nick Williams though.
JT Real Muto.
Number
Stop
5,
asking
right?
dumb questions that only Jake knows. Ask the ones that only
Who
I
did the name two players that name two players the Phillies sent to the Marlins for
I was-
JT Real Muto?
I was going to say this. Just
I don't know if this guy's.
I have no idea. I am so out on
I
the
have one.
Phillies like between 2013 and 2020.
Oh, I just need the
I'm just-
other
I
one.
know.
Maybe
You probably have the
2019
obvious one,
to be
right?
generous. You guys are just battling this out right now. Can I do
Wait.
like a trick to get back in? Like, is there like an army dodgeball situation?
He's up 2 on me, so and I'm only up 1 on you.
Well,
so.
you need this one. Come
I
on,
know.
E.
Do I get 2 answers if I get them both right?
We got to start winning some games
I
on this
mean, 2.
side of the table because we're really struggling. Today it's not looking
You
great.
won the first game.
I know, but that was pure luck. Also, what are you guys' predictions for the Seahawks Eagles?
I think the Seahawks win like 28-24.
Bruh.
It's so gross, but he's probably like
No,
that's
but
not a
he's
bad
not.
guess.
All right.
At this
Alright.
point, I'm not sticking
Here's
up for the
what we'll
Eagles
do.
anymore. Just show me.
We'll do.
Yo, how about
If you
listen,
get
we
both
both
of them,
have the
you get
same guy.
2.
We both no. How about this? We both have the same guy.
2 of them. You need 2.
I know. So how about this? We both since we both have the same guy, right? Who do you have?
Sixto
Sixto.
Sanchez.
Yeah, same. So give us the initials and the first one to guess. The
You don't
player.
know the second one?
No.
Yeah.
Guess the
Give us the
second one.
initials.
Hold on, let Jeff guess the second one.
Is it Jorge Alfaro?
You guys tell me.
I don't
Yes,
know.
it is.
I don't.
Just say yes.
Wait.
Then you can't be wrong.
Yes, it is. Yes, it
I don't
is.
know. Do you know?
Yes or no? I asked the
I
question.
say no.
I say yes.
He gets the point.
Let's go.
Jorge Alfaro.
Yes.
Jeff
I'll
with a
take it.
beast.
Wait, he only gets half a point, right?
No, he gets a whole
You
point.
really know your stuff, Jeff. Should have picked them.
Jake, he gave you the answer. The question. You could have just said
Jeff's
yes.
on my team. now.
I disagree.
Last
I'm
question?
Not,
Is it the last question?
No, it's not 15.
Okay.
This
oh,
week,
okay.
3 more questions.
3 more questions. Let's do this.
And I'm down
Odell
one.
I'm coming
Beckham
back.
It's gonna be a
Jr.
Quizniak comeback.
Odell Beckham Jr. is
This is.
improbable great catch.
Oh, great.
Who was it against?
Oh my gosh, I
Bro.
know.
Serious?
Oh, you mean the player?
The
yeah,
team.
like the DB. The team?
The team.
Bruh.
I'm running this as big as I possibly can.
Only because you like this team.
So,
I'm already circling it as the correct answer.
Will?
I don't know.
Down points for all.
Yes, you do.
I can't
Stop.
remember who it was against.
no way. Actually,
He's
I can start
lying.
guessing.
Wait, I thought you're joking. You're joking, right?
No, I'm not joking.
You promise
Yes, you
you
Give
No
a guess,
way.
Will. Give a guess. If your guess was the Cowboys, you'd be correct.
The Cowboys.
The girl cows.
Who is Shannon Sharp's brother who played in the NFL? Do you guys know?
Oh, I
Hold-
do.
I have a guess.
Go.
He was the.
Don't say the team.
All right, you guess.
Tajay Sharp.
Do you have a guess?
Tajay Sharp.
Do you have a
Do you have
guess?
a guess?
No.
He was the safety for the.
Don't.
Okay.
No, he
Yeah,
was
I-
not a safety. Do you
Was
know his
he the-
name?
He's not
Do you
a
know his
safety?
name?
Well, then I might not know who he is then.
None of us know, so you should just do a different question.
Sterling Sharp.
Yeah, I know that.
You know who he is?
No, I've heard of him before.
Do you know what team he
Who
played
was
for?
Tajay Sharp?
Tajay Sharp was someone else.
It's just another guy.
Just go to a different question.
Just a
real
name of a
quick.
guy.
So we can end this at 15. Good
I was
question.
thinking he was a safety on the Vikings.
Well, hey, if you get this,
Who's
then we're
that guy?
tied, right?
Who's that girl? New girl.
New girl. It's Jess.
7, 8. I have 8. How many do you
1,
have?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right. This next one is worth 2 points. If Ian gets it, he wins. If you get it, you win.
Deal.
No.
Deal?
Yeah.
Shake
No.
on it right now. Shake.
Stop being a scaredy cat.
Do it. Shake. He also owe you
'Cause even if we
$200
both
if you get it
even
right.
Look how blue
Deal.
my hands are.
Yeah, because
Look
you
how
just
blue
drew
they are.
them with your marker.
Look, because even
No.
if we both get it, you still win. So shake
How
on
much do you
it.
trust? Also, he owes you $50 if you get it. Deal. Shake on it.
No.
You're a scaredy cat.
$100.
Shake on it right now.
We'll go to overtime. if
Shake
you-
on it right
We'll
now.
go to overtime.
No, there's no overtime.
Yeah.
Shake on it right now.
Yeah, huh?
he's not playing with.
That makes you
He's
scared.
not playing with his money because he's ahead.
Scared.
Hey, he's not,
And I'm
he's
a
not
foot.
pulling
Who
Quizniak.
scored the most runs in MLB history?
Is that like including RBIs? and home
Career
runs
or
and
per
everything?
one
Runs.
season?
Who scored the most
Career.
runs?
Who is the leader in runs?
It's probably gonna be like
Runs scored.
Matsui.
Ian?
He doesn't even
Wait, I
have
don't
an
even
answer
have
yet.
my answer yet.
10.
9.
You got like an hour on the other one.
7.
I'm ready.
Six.
I have it written down.
5.
4,
Four,
3,
three,
2,
I'm just
1.
going like a safe bet. Like let's just say if this were
Who?
hockey, you'd say Wayne Gretzky. So this is baseball, so I'm saying Babe
Okay,
Ruth.
I got my dude.
Who?
Who?
I'm saying Babe
I have
Ruth.
no clue who it is. I'm guessing Ricky Henderson.
Who do you guess?
Are you
way.
kidding
No
me?
Who'd you
way.
guess?
Are you kidding me?
Who'd you guess?
No way.
Who'd you
He
guess?
said Barry Bonds.
Oh, he has written as Ricky.
Oh my dude, that's amazing. Give me some of that.
That's pretty crazy.
That is solid. That is solid.
We did-
He's like, I have no idea. Ricky
did-
Henderson? I don't know.
We didn't do our ranked.
Oh my gosh. Let's do this really fast.
5 athletes in Philly who have the most pressure on them the next few seasons.
Jake.
Jake.
No, no,
Trey.
he has
Oh,
much
does it
pressure.
have to be?
What?
Oh, Jake. That's the answer.
Does it have to be in order? Because I have.
No, just do 5.
Trey Turner, Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid has the most. Out of
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts right now, yes.
I have to
Three.
think.
Go. This is
Carter
Speed
Hart,
round.
maybe. I don't think they'll get rid of him easily because there's
okay.
not a lot of goalies.
4.
So, Tobias Harris
5.
and
Oh, that's 5.
no, this is my.
And
fifth.
this is your 5th one.
Trey
I didn't
Turner,
say
Carter
Jalen.
Hart.
I didn't say Jalen.
Will.
Nick Castellanos.
Do you have yours?
Yeah, I mean, I can reel it off.
Ian, go.
Ian, go.
Joel Embiid number 1 easily. Number 2 probably Jalen Hurts. Number 3 Trey Turner. Number 4 Nick Castellanos. Number 5. I mean, it's hard to pick up another player on the Eagles. Flyers. I'll just go Carter Hart since he's the Flyers goalie.
Will.
We doing strictly players? We're doing players? Right?
No, we don't have to do
I'm
that.
going to throw a
we're not
coach
doing-
in there.
Bro.
Number 1, I'm going to say is Jalen Hurts. Number 2, I'm going to say is Joel Embiid. Number 3 is Trey Turner because it is only his second year. Number 4, I'm going to say John Tortorella. Number 5, I'm going to say Nick Sirianni.
I was gonna say Nick Sirianni is
I
number
didn't
5 on my
realize we
list.
could do coaches.
Whoa, too bad.
Nick
'Cause
Sirianni's like
you
3 on
can.
my list. I'm not gonna put Trey Turner. I'm actually gonna put. I would say Joel Embiid is number 1 for sure.
Yeah, I don't think it's even a question.
Over Hurts?
Yes.
Yeah.
'Cause
I'm not
Hurts
even.
just took his
I
team
don't
to
even
the
have
Super Bowl.
Hurts on my list. Number 2 is Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper needs a ring.
Yeah.
He needs a ring.
Fair.
But I feel like he's
And
done
it
more
needs to
than Jalen
happen
Hurts.
in the next 3 years.
All right, reel these off. 1.
1,
Embiid.
Embiid.
2.
2, Harper. 3, Sirianni. 4, Carter Hart. 5, I'm gonna go Matt Bay Mitchkoff because all of my hopes and dreams are resting
that's
on
a
his
good one.
shoulders.
That's fair because, I mean, at this point, like, you are kind of.
Yeah,
Like, exactly
There's
like you
pressure
said.
already
Like, you're
started.
literally pointing everything at him.
All right, everybody.
Please go like, subscribe. Remember,
Comment.
subscribing is free. It doesn't mean
try
that it
an
costs
outro.
anything.
Our old
But
intros now are outro.
yeah, like, yeah, do all the things that we say all the time. And remember,
Also,
we're going to be posting, so if you subscribe,
Yes.
you can keep watching, and it would be really appreciated.
next week we're doing our Christmas special.
Dude, I actually-
Friday.
Yes.
We are filming, so it'll be out Saturday, or should be out Christmas.
It'll
I
come
think
out-
we go out the day before Christmas.
The
Yeah,
day before Christmas,
Eve.
Christmas Eve.
Sunday, I guess
Christmas
it is.
Eve.
So our Christmas special will be. Make sure you tune in for that. Like, comment, subscribe.
It's going to be
all.
bigger and better than the Thanksgiving
and
special.
better.
And shorts might be coming your way. Very
Yes,
soon.
are.
Very soon. They are coming.
They are.
All right.
And
And
thank you for watching, everybody. We'll see you in the next one.
Zoink.
Stomp, stomp, stomp. Womp,
One of the
sink.
worst.
Peace.
One of the
That was
worst.
up there for the worst.